lose! I don't lose! I win! I win! That's my job! That's what I do!
The definition of a great boxer is always changing. It used to be about winning a world title, but now it's also about becoming a champion in multiple weight classes and defending those titles at the same time. Today, many up-and-coming fighters aim to be undefeated world champions. But the ultimate goal is to be an undefeated world champion, to be the one who never lost. Rocky Marciano. Rocky Marciano, born on September 1, 1923 in Brockton, Massachusetts, is one of boxing's most legendary figures.
Rocky Marciano. You know, you kind of remind me of The Rock, do you know that?
Growing up in an Italian immigrant family, Rocky was a tough kid who loved sports. He initially dreamed of becoming a professional baseball player, but found his true calling in boxing while serving in the U.S. Army during World War II. After the war, Marciano turned professional in 1947. He quickly made a name for himself with his powerful punches and relentless fighting style. In his early career, he won his first 16 fights by knockout, showcasing his incredible strength. His unique fighting style was characterized by a crouched stance that allowed him to deliver devastating blows while absorbing punches. The turning point in Marciano's career came on September 23, 1952, when he faced Jersey Joe Walcott for the world heavyweight title.
Looks as if he might be going right to work on it.
In this thrilling match, Rocky was knocked down in the first round and found himself behind on points for much of the fight.
Solid body punch. Got hit with the left hook again and the right.
However, he never lost hope. In the 13th round, he landed a powerful right hand that knocked Walcott out cold, making him the new heavyweight champion of the world.
And the new heavyweight champion of the world, Rocky Marciano!
Throughout his career, Marciano earned a reputation as an unyielding fighter with an impressive record of 49 wins and no losses. 43 of those victories came by knockout. He remains the only heavyweight champion to retire undefeated, a feat that solidified his status as a boxing legend. Tragically, Rocky's life was cut short when he died in a plane crash on August 31, 1969. Just one day before his 46th birthday. His legacy lives on through his remarkable achievements in boxing and the inspiration he provides to future generations of fighters. Ricardo Lopez.
He's as good as I've ever seen. I mean, for a champion coming on the way he has, his record, amateur and pro, the way he fights, the technique, the simplicity of his attack, the wonder of his defense. I have not seen anybody as good as this.
Lopez is a celebrated figure in the world of boxing, known for his incredible skills and impressive record. Born on July 25, 1966, in Tacubaya, Mexico, Lopez showed an interest in sports from a young age. He began boxing as a child and quickly proved he had a talent for it. He was an outstanding amateur, winning several championships before turning professional in 1985 at just 18 years old. From the moment he stepped into the ring as a pro, Lopez made a big impact. He won his first fight by knockout and continued to rack up victories. His fighting style was unique. Standing at only 5 feet 5 inches tall, he used his speed and technical skills to outmaneuver larger opponents. Lopez became known for his powerful punches and exceptional footwork. In 1990, Lopez reached a major milestone by winning the WBC strawweight title against Hideyuki Ohashi. The fight ended in the 5th round, with Lopez delivering a knockout punch that secured his first world championship. This victory marked the beginning of an impressive reign as champion. Over the next several years, Lopez defended his title an astonishing 21 times, showcasing his dominance in the ring. He fought many notable opponents, including Surachai Sangmorakot and Yamil Caraballo, often winning by knockout or technical knockout. Fans admired him not just for his victories, but also for his sportsmanship and respect for his opponents. In 1999, Lopez moved up in weight to compete in the light flyweight division and won the IBF title. He continued to defend this title successfully until he retired from boxing in 2001. With an incredible record of 51 wins, 0 losses, and 1 draw, 38 of those victories coming by knockout. His only blemish was that technical draw against Alvarez, which he avenged. Lopez's retirement was celebrated as he became one of the few boxers to retire undefeated. He was inducted into the International Boxing Hall of Fame in 2007, recognizing his contributions to the sport and his legacy as one of the greatest fighters ever. Joe Calzaghe. Born on March 23, 1972 in London, England, he was raised in a family with a strong love for sports. His father, a former boxer, encouraged Joe to pursue boxing from a young age. By the time he was a teenager, Calzaghe was already showing great promise in the ring. Calzaghe turned professional in 1993 at the age of 21. He quickly made a name for himself with his speed and powerful punches. His debut fight was a knockout victory against Paul Hanlon.
Joe Calzaghe, one of the local boys from Newbridge, just down the road from here in Cardiff, and he's up against Paul Hanlon from Birmingham tonight.
He's thrown everything.
Oh, he's got him again with the right hand. It's the second count of the round. He's being told to get to a neutral corner,
setting the stage for an exciting career ahead. Over the next few years, he continued to win fights and gained recognition as a rising star in the super middleweight division. In 1995, Calzaghe won the British super middleweight title by defeating Stephen Wilson. This victory marked the beginning of his reign as a champion. He defended this title multiple times and became known for his ability to dominate opponents. Fans loved his fighting style, which combined quick footwork with sharp punches. Calzaghe continued to defend his titles successfully and became the first boxer to unify 3 major world titles in the super middleweight division. He held the WBO title for over 10 years and defended it an impressive 20 times, setting a record in that weight class. In 2008, Calzaghe faced Bernard Hopkins in Las Vegas for the Ring Magazine light heavyweight title.
A clean fight. Obey my commands at all times. Remember, guys, I'm fair but I'm firm. Touch him up.
It was his first fight in the United States, and he won by split decision after a tough battle.
As the seconds tick away. And they fight past the bell.
This victory added to his legacy as one of boxing's greats. Calzaghe retired from boxing in February 2009 with an undefeated record of 46 wins and no losses. He is celebrated not only for his achievements inside the ring, but also for his sportsmanship and dedication to the sport. In recognition of his incredible career, he was inducted into the International Boxing Hall of Fame in 2014. Andre Ward is a name that stands out in the boxing world. Born on February 23, 1984, in San Francisco, California, he grew up in a family that valued sports. From an early age, Ward showed a talent for boxing and began training at the age of 9. He quickly made a name for himself in amateur competitions, winning numerous titles. His big moment came when he represented the United States at the 2004 Olympics in Athens and won the gold medal in the light heavyweight division.
Light heavyweight gold at stake. The United States, Andre Ward, 20 years of age from Oakland, California, has taken care of business, Teddy.
Becoming the first American boxer to win gold in 8 years. This victory launched his professional career, and he turned pro later that same year. Ward made his professional debut on December 18, 2004, with a second-round knockout of Chris Molina. In 2009, Ward entered the Super 6 World Boxing Classic Tournament, which featured some of the best super middleweights in the world. His first major title fight was against Mikkel Kessler for the WBA super middleweight title. In front of a hometown crowd in Oakland, California, Ward won by technical decision after 11 rounds. This victory marked him as a serious contender in boxing. In 2016, Ward moved up to the light heavyweight division and faced Sergey Kovalev for 3 major titles: WBA Super, IBF, and WBO. The fight was intense and competitive, but Ward emerged victorious by unanimous decision.
and new unified light heavyweight champion of the world, still undefeated.
He later fought Kovalev again in a rematch and won by TKO in the 8th round, solidifying his status as one of boxing's elite. Throughout his career, Ward remained unbeaten with a record of 32 wins and no losses, including 16 knockouts. His ability to adapt to different styles and his sharp boxing skills made him a formidable opponent in any ring. Ward retired from boxing in 2017, but left behind a legacy as one of the greatest fighters of his generation. In recognition of his achievements, he was inducted into the International Boxing Hall of Fame in 2021. Edwin Valero. Edwin Valero, known as El Inca, was a remarkable boxer whose life and career were filled with both triumph and tragedy. Born on December 3, 1981, in Bolera Alto, Venezuela, Valero grew up in a poor family. From a young age, he showed a strong interest in sports and began boxing at the age of 12. His natural talent quickly became apparent as he started winning amateur championships. Valero had an impressive amateur record of 86 wins and only 6 losses, with 57 of those victories coming by knockout. He was known for his incredible power and aggressive style, which made him a standout in the boxing community. His hard work paid off when he narrowly missed qualifying for the 2000 Sydney Olympics, but continued to rise in the ranks. In July 2002, Valero turned professional and made an explosive debut by knocking out his opponent in the first round. This was just the beginning of an incredible journey. Over the next few years, he won fight after fight, often finishing his opponents quickly. In fact, he set a record by winning his first 18 fights all by knockout, with many of those victories coming in the very first round. In 2006, Valero captured the WBA super featherweight title by defeating Vicente Mosquera in Panama City.
Valero!
This fight marked his first time going past the first round in his professional career. Valero went on to defend his title 4 times successfully, showcasing his power and skill against various opponents. After moving up to lightweight, Valero faced Antonio Petalua for the WBC title in 2009. He won that fight with a stunning knockout in the second round.
Let's see if he listens to his corner.
Right hand, short right hand, knocks Petalua right on his back, and he's in trouble.
Further establishing himself as one of the most dangerous fighters in boxing. His reputation grew as he continued to dominate opponents with his fierce punches. However, Valero's life took a dark turn after his boxing career. Despite his success in the ring, he faced personal struggles outside of it. In April 2010, just 2 months after his victory over DeMarco, Valero was arrested for the murder of his wife. This shocking event overshadowed his boxing achievements and led to his tragic death shortly after while in police custody. Edwin Valero's story is one of incredible talent and potential mixed with personal turmoil. He remains remembered as one of boxing's most powerful punchers and an undefeated champion with a record of 27 wins and no losses, all by knockout. His legacy is a reminder of both the heights of success and the depths of personal challenges that can accompany fame. Artur Beterbiev. Artur Beterbiev is a remarkable figure in the world of boxing. He was born on January 21, 1985, in Khasav-Yurt, a city in Dagestan, Russia. Growing up in a region famous for its strong wrestling and combat sports traditions, Beterbiev began boxing as a young boy and quickly showed he had a special gift. He competed in many amateur tournaments, where he earned several medals. One of his significant achievements was winning the gold medal at the 2009 World Championships in the light heavyweight division. His success continued as he also claimed gold at the European Championships in 2006 and 2010. He even reached the heavyweight quarterfinals at the 2012 Olympics, showcasing his skill against some of the best fighters in the world. In 2013, after an impressive amateur career with over 300 fights, Beterbiev turned professional and moved to Montreal, Canada, to pursue his dream of becoming a world champion. His professional debut was impressive. He won by knockout in just the second round against Christian Cruz.
Capable de bien se coller lorsque Cruz s'approche contre lui. Encore une fois.
From that moment on, Beterbiev became known for his incredible punching power and aggressive style. Artur's career took off quickly. He won his first major title, the IBF Light Heavyweight Championship, in November 2017 by defeating Enrico Culling. This victory marked the beginning of his reign as a champion. Beterbiev continued to dominate his opponents, winning all of his fights by knockout or stoppage. In fact, he has an astonishing record of 21 wins with 20 knockouts, making him one of the most feared fighters in the ring. In June 2022, Artur added another title to his collection by defeating Joe Smith Jr. for the WBO championship. Then, in October 2024, he became the undisputed light heavyweight champion by winning the WBA title against Dmitry Bivol.
World champion, Artur Beterbiev.
This achievement made him the first boxer to hold all 4 major belts in the light heavyweight division since Roy Jones Jr. Outside of boxing, Beterbiev is known for being humble and respectful towards others. He is dedicated to his training and works hard to maintain his position at the top of the sport. As he continues to fight and defend his titles, fans eagerly await what this incredible athlete will do next. Oleksandr Usyk.
I'm very feel.
Finally, we have Oleksandr Usyk, born on January 17, 1987, in Simferopol, Ukraine. Usyk's amateur career was remarkable, culminating in a gold medal at the 2012 Olympics. He turned professional in 2013. Usyk is a former undisputed cruiserweight champion who moved up to heavyweight, quickly making waves in the division. In 2021, Usyk faced Anthony Joshua for the heavyweight titles. In a stunning performance, Usyk outboxed Joshua, winning by unanimous decision and claiming the WBA, IBF, and WBO titles. His footwork, speed, and technical prowess set him apart as a true champion. Usyk continues to train hard, aiming to solidify his legacy in the heavyweight division. His journey from cruiserweight champion to heavyweight title holder is a testament to his skill and determination. In 2024, on 18 May, in a historic bout, Usyk defeated Fury with split decision to become the first undisputed heavyweight champion of the 4-belt era and the first undisputed heavyweight champion in 24 years.